Hey, good afternoon, Park Meadows. Just taking some time to have a seat here in our sanctuary and just thinking about the services that I've been able to enjoy with you and thinking about the services that we will enjoy together as we once we're able to gather together again. It's a good place to be here, eh? And it's good to gather. I will say, we received some information today from the government. It was a part of the Lethbridge Evangelical Ministerial meeting today, and Mr. Neudorf, I believe, the MLA for the area, joined us, and he talked to us for a little while, and some information has been sent to us to give us some direction on what is happening and what will happen kind of with this phase one of getting the province back up and running again. The bottom line is we can start to have a few more people in the building, but we will not yet be able to gather for our services in this place. Services are going to remain online at this time, and we're going to continue to listen to what the government is saying as far as timeline for physically gathering. That being said, I am excited. We are going to have our first physical gathering here at the church next Wednesday night at the 20th of May at 7 p.m. For those who would like to talk a little bit more about or hear a little bit more about the idea of developing an elders team at Park Meadows. We've had a couple of online sessions for those who want to do Zoom and those things, but we've heard from some who Zoom just isn't working for them or it's not the right conduit for it. And so we do want to provide an opportunity to gather in person. And so we are going to do that here at the church next Wednesday, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We will follow social distancing rules, and we, at the government's direction, will be capping our meeting at 50 people. So we'll, when you arrive, you'll see that you can only come in the main doors, and we will all exit by the west doors. We'll have social distancing strategies in place, and we'll follow all the rules, but it will give us a chance to gather together for those who want to hear a bit more about the idea of an elders team and to give some input as we continue to work on our transitional plan here at Park Meadows. The other thing that we're going to do together, and this is not for a couple more weeks, but on June 6th, Saturday morning, we're going to take a couple more hours and work on the outdoors of our property. We're going to do another cleanup, this time to focus on the west end of the property. We have a large piece of property, and we had some great volunteers last time, but there's still more to rake, there's still more to cut, there's still more to sweep, and there's still more to do. And so we're hoping that some of those fantastic volunteers from our first gathering can come back, but we're also hoping that with a bit of a warmer day, we can get a few more out as we look after our building and look to be good neighbors in the area. That being said, a couple of other things I want to point out. Just going to do my ramble here. So we are looking for some volunteers who can help cut our lawn this summer. We're talking with the facility team about perhaps looking after the lawns ourselves. We have lots of good volunteers, and so if you are interested in being on a rotation and to take a turn cutting the grass around here, we figure it'll probably take about a couple of hours at the very most. Then please contact me or one of the facility guys. That is Rhodey Sheridan, who's our chair, Grant Jansen, who's our head trustee, and Rob Oldenberger. Let one of them know, or let myself know, let one of me know. Let me know, let the office know that you would be interested in hearing more, and we'll give you some details as that comes together. The other thing that we're looking to do is there's a bit of painting going on. We want to paint our coffee corner, and so in a couple of other areas, and so we just need to do some taping and some hole fill and a little bit of that. And so if you like to tape or paint or patch walls, please call the office and let us know, and we would be able to help with that. I see a question about the grass cutting. Sorry, Nat, no. We are looking for volunteers. This is just kind of one of the ways that we can kind of all participate and volunteer and look after our facility and our ministry here at the church. So no pay for that. Eternal jewels in your crown, I guess you could say. So yeah, if you are interested in helping with some of the little bits and pieces going on in here, please let us know. I also want to pass on a word of thanks. The board had a meeting on Monday night, and they were given a financial update from the finance team. And they were just grateful, and I was grateful just to hear about the generosity of those in our congregation, those who are giving to the ministry that God still has us to do. We certainly still need people to continue to give to meet the needs and to pay the bills that we do have, to look after missionaries and staff and the facility and all of those things. But we just want you to know how grateful we are for the gifts that have been given. The board expressed their gratitude. The finance team, it's been a very rewarding conversation for them just about the funds that we do have rather than maybe the funds that we feared we might have. And you have proven yourself to be generous, and so we're in a better spot than we thought we might have been. Again, needs continue to remain, and so we're grateful for your faithfulness in that ministry. And then I came across this great phrase. It actually came from my brother-in-law who pastors a church in Calgary, and he had mentioned to his church, this is a few weeks ago, and I thought I would steal it and pass it on to you guys as I wrap up today. But his phrase was this. He says, remember, church is not canceled. We are the church. And so our services are online. They're not happening here in the building right now. We're hoping that'll change soon, but regardless of all of that, church is not canceled. We are very much alive and active and looking to bless our world, to be ambassadors for Christ, to demonstrate this way of Jesus that Paul has talked about so many times through the book of Ephesians. And so we are not canceled. We still press on. We are praying for you, hoping things are well with you and your family. If they're not, please be letting us know how we might be able to support you and love on you. And please be in touch. Stop by, whether it's to drop off your donation, your tithe, or to check your mailbox, or just to say hi to the staff. We miss you all and would love to have you guys around, just to poke your nose in the door and follow all the good distancing rules, but to smile and to wave and to update us a bit on how you are doing. We love to serve you and we love to connect with you, and so that would be a great opportunity for us. That's about all I've got for my ramble here for this Wednesday, and I think beyond that, I probably should go back and get back to work and see what else, what other trouble I can get into for the rest of the day. But just know that we are here. We're happy to serve as able, and certainly appreciate those of you who have the capacity and the time to get involved. From everything from providing meals for those in the church who need it, to helping with the physical facility, to the lawns, to even just popping by and giving a word of encouragement. The staff work hard, and certainly would love to see them know that you are thinking of them and praying for them as they serve you day after day. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you later, and bye for now.